Hey guys, what's up? Night Fury 919 here, and in today's video, I am going to be making a guide to PvP. PvP in Minecraft can be very difficult to learn, and it took me about a year to even get decent at it. And I understand a lot of my viewers probably want to see how to even get good at this. It's a very hard skill to learn, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining it. There are 5 main tips that I'm going to go over in this video. And I recommend that you watch the entirety of each tip so that you can properly understand how to PvP in Minecraft. Before we get started with the video, if you could like and subscribe, that would just be amazing. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, so if you could help me reach my goal, that would just be incredible. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. As you guys saw in the intro, today I am going to be making a guide for people of all skill levels on how to get better at PvP. So let's start out with the first tip, clicking. Now, there are 3 main clicking methods that you need to know about. The first of the 3 main clicking methods is called normal clicking. It's where you just normally click your mouse as fast as you can. Often people can do it from 7 to 9 CPS. Then there is jitter clicking. This is where you tense up your forearm and you jitter on your mouse button. This produces 10 to 16 CPS. And the final one is butterfly clicking. And this is where you take one finger and you click the button, and then you alternate between your other finger, clicking the button, and just so on and so on. It's kind of hard to explain. And this can produce anywhere from 12 to 27 CPS. There's also one final clicking method that is not counted in this list, and that is drag clicking. Now this produces anywhere from 20 to 70 CPS depending on which mouse you have, but it is not good for PvP as you cannot aim at all with it. What you need to do is try out each of these clicking methods in PvP and see how well they do for you. Pick the one that works the best. There are good players who combo with normal clicking. There are good players who combo with jitter clicking. And there are good players who combo with butterfly clicking. Do not use drag clicking in hypixel if you're using it on the left mouse button, because if you do, you will most likely get banned. It is also extremely important that you pick a clicking method that gives you really good aim, which is the next tip that we're going to be talking about. PvP is not all about clicking. Aim is a huge part in improving as well. As you can see in this clip, I am butterfly clicking 17 CPS with bad aim, and I am just getting destroyed and comboed. But if you take a look at this clip, where I am jitter clicking, which is a lot slower than butterfly clicking, with good aim, as you can see, I'm getting some pretty great combos on him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
A good way to practice aim is to get into any hypixel PvP based game, such as Skywars or Bedwars, go into Lunar Client Settings, search Hitbox, and turn this mod on. Once you've done that, every single player will be surrounded by this box. And as long as your crosshair is inside that box, and you're clicking as fast as you can, then you're gonna be able to hit them. For example, right here, I'm in their hitbox, and I'm clicking as fast as I can. Oh, and they jumped in the void. But anyways, as you can see, I was getting hits on them. Alright, now we're going to go over one of the most important PvP tips ever, block hitting. So in Java Edition 1.8, you can block your sword, and you will take half the amount of damage as if you weren't blocking your sword. So what block hitting is whenever you're fighting your opponent, whenever they hit you, you block your sword for just a split second. And as you can see in this clip, this guy is getting more hits on me, but I still won because I was block hitting and he wasn't. A good way to practice block hitting and to learn how to block hit is to get into a bedwars game or a game where you always have a sword. And what you want to do is practice your block hits. Now you can do this with any clicking method, including butterfly, and I'm going to show you how. So if you're normal clicking, every single time your opponent hits you, you're going to want to just block. Not long at all, just block. Or if you're jitter clicking, I jitter click with these 2 fingers and use my ring finger to just occasionally block. And with butterfly clicking, I just randomly tap my ring finger whenever I tap my middle finger on the mouse button. This next tip is almost unbeatable when paired with block hitting. This next tip is strafing. So strafing is whenever you move from side to side to make it way harder for your opponent to hit you, usually by kind of holding A and then alternating to D over and over again, of course while holding W. Now this results in some crazy combos. A good way to practice your strafing is to get into an OP duels game and then just start strafing around your opponent, trying to go in like circles around them so they can't hit you. Something like this, and throw in some block hits as well. It's really that simple. I just started strafing and I'm already actually kind of decent at it. Last but absolutely not the least of our tips, we have hotkeying. So we all know that you can change slots in your hotbar using your mouse wheel, but what hotkeying is whenever you bind different keys on your keyboard to different slots on your hotbar. That way it's much easier to switch between slots and much more accurate than a mouse. As you can see in this clip, instead of using my mouse wheel to scroll through items, I am quickly hotkeying so I can switch between snowballs and my sword. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If this helped, make sure to leave a comment, and if I missed anything, also make sure to leave a comment telling me what I missed. And if you have any friends that are bad at PvP, make sure to share this video with them. And with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.